Hey everybody, now what I was saying was, hey YouTubers and friends, hope you all doing well, blah 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 blah. You know what I usually say. Tonight we're gonna be talking about our lifestyle, gold prospecting, and we'll be getting a couple of phone calls, I'm sure, and a lot more tonight. So you out there, pick up that phone and give us a ring when our phone lines open. But around 8:30ish, Sonny Lucas, the director of Ohio State of the GPAA, or GPAA, director of Ohio State's going to be calling in with some updates on stuff and gold shows and whatnot. And I believe YouTuber Chris Dyer of Dyer Prospecting might call in. Rasta Man, happy belated birthday, brother. Yeah, I know, bad Ed, Dano, I know. How's everyone doing out there? We got the hookettes in the house. Yes, we do, David, we do. We'll work on that, buddy. We'll work on that. Welcome, Bob and Ronald, Jaron, David, Mrs. Hook, Dan Zoller, Pennsylvania Gold Adventures, Nugget Brain, Wayne Peterson's in the house. Thank you all, and John Wolf's in the house. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. All right. How you guys doing, Jesse, Dano?
I guess we're just not sexy enough.
That's
I
right.
guess so.
I feel bad. I want to quit. I don't want to do this no more.
Don't make me pull the man boobs out.
Oh, no, please. I can't unsee stuff like that, Dano.
It just imprints, don't it? Just imprints.
It just burns your cuticles. Just. Oh, Rasta says he has one right next to him.
Go, Big Daddy. You
Scott
go.
Tony. Rasta man, everybody doing that. Hey, everybody.
That's Randy Scotty Tony. I think he changed his name.
No, it's just Scotty Tony.
Now it's just Scotty Tony. I guess people were getting confused. Didn't know what to call him. Randy, Scotty, or Tony. It's sunny out. Why aren't you out digging today, Dan? There is a chat room, right?
Yes.
Now, if you don't have your chat window up next to the video, there's a little bar that says hide chat or reveal chat, whatever it may be.
It says show chat.
Okay. Just click on it and it will expand the chat room, and you could see what's going on in the live chat and who we're talking to out there. We got a lot of our regulars in the house, and thank you here very much. Top of chat.
We don't have a guest tonight, so I guess we gotta fill up airtime tonight.
So they're stuck with us.
Well, we have lots of guests. They're all out there in chat.
Well, they're just chatting.
Well,
we could sit here and just chat to them, right? Not saying that works. Probably not.
I don't think that'd go over very well.
I've been thinking about this last few days. I don't know about everybody else, but I know I'm a member of a lot of different prospecting groups. One of the biggest things, or the most asked question is, what kind of mat do I use? What kind of sluice do I buy? Where do I go? What do I, how do I do this? How do I do that? And everybody always has their idea. Oh, use this product, use that product. Try this, go here, go there. And me personally, the best advice that you can give a newbie really is to go join a club, join a local club, hang out with those people and let them show you firsthand, because looking on YouTube is fun and you can learn a lot, but you learn for real by being out there and doing it.
That's right.
If you're new and you want to get out there and do it and you just don't know where to go or what to use or, anything like that, join a club.
There's always somebody willing to give you a hand and help you out.
Absolutely.
Right. And don't take it wrong if they're a little reluctant when you first meet them to tell you their secret spot or something like that, because trust is a big issue in our lifestyle.
No one's going to tell you their secret spot.
No.
They may give you hints here and there. There's some gold over there. There's some gold over there. But that's okay.
Go over there.
But that's part of it, That's part of prospecting. You go find your own secret spot, right? But join a local club. Learn, from people that are doing it. Get as much information as you can and just have fun at it.
Yeah, and I agree. And listen to shows like ours and Prospectors Radio.
Absolutely. Asking questions, getting out there and doing it though. That's where your real knowledge is going to come. Is actually getting out there and doing it. And it's
But
nice
learn
being at
your
home.
basics first, right, guys?
Right.
Learn how to pan.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone has their own style.
Use? Not really.
No, it don't. But, you know, it does matter how you pan.
Right.
Everyone has their own style and twist, but there's 3 basic steps for the most part. Because you know where it all begins, right?
Yep. It goes with the pan.
And where it ends?
With the pan. See, and if you got somebody that's telling you, oh, this is the way to do it, this is the only way to pan, you need to walk away from that person, because reality is everybody pans different. And you all wind up teaching ourselves how to catch that gold, how to keep it in there, you know. So
right. David has a good point. See it? Gold prospecting is the same as life. You get out of it what you put into it.
Absolutely
and that's
right.
very true.
Absolutely right, David. Without a doubt.
Here.
So if you want big gold, work like a dog.
Or move somewhere where there's big gold.
or hang out with David. He gets some nice nuggies
he
there.
He does.
That he does.
Well, so does Jeff Williams.
That he does.
I just watched the video of his.
Oh, the last outing in Arizona?
Yep. Yeah, crevices. I love crevices. Crevices are my favorite.
Crevicing's nice.
Yep.
Quality dirt there. It isn't necessarily always the quantity of soil you move. It's also the quality. And usually cracks and crevices have really good quality. Oh.
It's already concentrated for you.
Sandy Reeser's in the house. Thank you. From Reeser's Treasure Emporium. Treasure Hunting Emporium? Doggone it. I'm having one of those moments, guys. Thanks for joining us. Sorry I always have to leave your live stream early, but I try and I like it. I like the show Charlie puts on there. They do a good job, but that bot, remind me, don't get a bot named Rosie.
Don't get a bot named Rosie?
For the chat room.
Okay.
Or it's Nightbot or something. Because, Charlie calls her Rosie because of the robot in the Jetsons.
Oh, right, okay.
But it's a moderation bot. I think our moderators do an absolutely fabulous job at what they do, and he isn't a bot. Right, Jaron?
Danger, Will. Robinson, danger. So...
No more Rosie. Okay, there you go.
How was your weekend, you guys?
I was in great company, me personally.
I was just stretched out on the bank in pain while they prospected. I got up every now and then and got around, but for the most part, I laid on the bank because my hip's killing me.
Yeah, Dano helped carry stuff in. He laid a tarp on the bank, and he chillaxed and watched Patrick Moore and I do some digging and dredging. And
did some video, and I did do some video.
Yeah, got some video and some pictures. And Patrick, we've known Patrick now for several years and have gained the guy's trust. And he's took us to one of his private little Idahos, and he knows we're not going to pull a beep or a beep and try to steal it away from him.
So, but we did drop a pin on the map.
That I did.
Well,
he knew it, though. He knew it, though. But But it was a nice area, not a far walk in, you know.
No.
And but I have to say, Ron Adams Sluice, the creek critter.
Oh yeah, you used that. Did you get some good video?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Uh,
cool.
it was
decent.
kind of rainy and misty out, so I left all the camera gear except for my phone in the van.
I mean, it was my
And
phone and his phone.
so there's some on my phone, and Dano got some stuff, but I had really good showing, and I just did a perpendicular shovel line, a trench across the creek. The false bedrock, it's it's really shallow, and you know once I got down on the false bedrock, and it's kind of hard to describe because it isn't soft like clay, but it isn't totally solid rock like, you know, granite or serpentine or a lot of
Is it
bedrock
degrading?
is.
Is it?
There were chunks decomposing and stuff on the gravel bars,
Yeah.
um, but it had a lot of nice character to it too. But I shovel on that, and I just shoot what, Dano, 20 shovel loads through the gold critter.
15,
Hmm.
20, unclassified, just dumped right through it.
Yeah,
Right.
unclassified, dumped right onto. I used the deep V mat. I didn't put in uh, the conveyor belt mat, vortex mat. I just dumped right onto that mat. I like the wing dams. They do what they're designed to do, but I do like the slick plate of your flare. Um, Ron, if you're in the house, there you go. A little bit of feedback, but she caught some decent color in what little time I had on it. Let me see. Can I pull up a picture? I know I
No,
have
maybe.
it. I know I have it saved on here somewhere. If my
Pull up a
mouse would
picture.
cooperate. Well, let me see if I could find it real
Oh,
quick. I know it's on my desktop.
Mr. Goldsmith's here. Welcome, Dick.
Hello, Dick and Mel.
Hey, Dick.
I have a bit of. There it is. No, I don't want to show that copper pan. Um, oh, now I see what you were talking about earlier in pre-show meeting, Dano. I don't think I have a still of what was in the pan. I have a little video. Maybe I could put that on. No, maybe not. I don't want to mess around and do something wrong and end
You
up.
want Murphy to show up?
No, he already showed up in
No,
the intro
no.
when I.
That wasn't Murphy. That was you.
True. That was Ed Murphy.
Yeah.
Not unmuting the mic. That happens. Hey, Taz Adventures, welcome. And there's Patrick Moore. I know he's been here for a while. Thanks for joining us. And Thomas, Lucky Ducky Dog, folks.
Indiana's #1 prospecting equipment rentals company.
Yeah,
If you
So,
need equipment, he's got it.
that's right. That's right. Um, Pretty soon after Sonny Lucas calls, he should be calling here in just a few minutes. We'll be taking, I expect a lot of calls tonight, people. We'll
I hope
be
not.
opening up the phone lines, and Jesse might have someone calling in later. We'll just see, it's kind of shoot from the hip, okay, corral type stuff tonight.
I'm loaded.
Nothing
Oh,
wrong
no.
with that.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm ready.
You're ready?
I'm ready.
Smoky Eyed Girl. Hey, first time watching. You guys are great. Thank you very much. Smoky Eyed Girl.
Okay. Say hi, Ruby.
Hi, Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. And if you ask Ruby, it's all Ed's fault.
Absolutely right. She'll tell you every time it's Ed's fault.
Just call me scapegoat. Hey, David Villa, how you doing? That's right. Don't forget thumbs up, but we'll
The
let
Russians
them.
did it.
The Russians did it. That's right. See, hear that? I heard it in the background. It's Ed's fault. That's okay. That's okay.
She smiled.
You have a very good wife. She's a great gal, Jesse. Even though she blames it all on me. Or is that you that blames it all on me?
Ed did it, honey, I swear.
Ed did it, I swear, honey. Oh, so it's all Ed's
duh.
fault.
What do you think?
That's okay. I blame it all on you, too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Jesse's
I have no
fault.
Said we had to go do this. We had to stay an extra hour.
We were talking, and Jesse just didn't want to go, honey. Oh,
That's
Sean's
right,
back.
Scotty.
Hey, Sean. I saw him commenting on one of Adam's videos. So that is not Adam. That's Sean. I haven't seen Adam though yet tonight. Speaking of the devil, so.
He hasn't shot any videos the last few days
I
either.
haven't seen no videos out
Oh,
of
he
him.
might be busy. Dan said it's been sunny, so he could be not
working.
getting a lot of creek time and getting a lot of Crete time.
Ooh.
Since that's what he does, he's a concrete guy. So,
Right.
so there you go.
It's like being a roofer. You gotta be young for that part of work.
So did we do very good gold-wise this weekend?
Well, we didn't get enough to get us to the Alaskan frontier.
Damn it. Oh, sorry. I was really counting on that.
But we had a great time. The company alone was worth an ounce or two or a pound of gold,
Sure.
And the Hotel Windy, and Patrick Moore's better half.
Having a pot pie.
Oh, yeah. When we got there were those big chicken pot pies just waiting for us.
Yeah.
They're as big as a house.
I know Dano ate one by himself.
I wish 5 pounds is a lot, but I'd be incapacitated for days.
Sounded like you were.
But Sunday morning we did have a donut breakfast for my birthday. We went to a bakery and got donuts. Had donut breakfast.
Nice.
Those donuts were really good, though.
They were. We go back, we'll have to remember that.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure Wendy will tell Patrick to go there anyway, because according to her, they're the best there is.
A lot of towns have those little bakeries. One little bakery tucked in a corner that has the best of everything. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good.
Yep. Even Dolphins has one.
Yeah, I'm sure they do somewhere. Maybe.
Well, it used to be downtown, but they moved it to the outskirts.
Dick Goldsmith, oh my God, those pot pies are great.
Yes, they are.
Just one's 5 pounds, one pot pie, 5 pounds.
turn that mic back on.
Let's tell Long's. Patrick said that it's called Long's at
Long's
Donut
Bakery.
Place.
Donut breakfast, yeah.
You know,
Only
David,
in
come
the
over. We'll feed you a
USA.
box full, brother.
Come on over. We could get some gold, eat some donuts, and have 5-pound chicken pot pies.
Use dang Skippy, we do.
You know it. And then sit around rubber bellies all night.
Yep. Talk about how much we ate. Too much.
Yeah, it don't take much to make me feel that way either. Jeez, I wish I could eat more. Dano, give me a few pounds, buddy.
I'd gladly give it to you if I could, because I need to lose it.
I couldn't. Wouldn't hurt me and gain a couple, I tell you. Especially with winters like this.
I'm waiting for the body shop to tell me what's going to cost to get my car fixed this time.
Yeah, what can they do about that street? You know, how many cars have you gone through in the 4 or 5 years I've known you?
About 4 or 5.
So it seems pretty regular from what I'm seeing.
About every 6 to 8 months.
Bam!
Look, when these houses were built, I mean, this house was built before there was cars. So there was no thought of a driveway. Same with next door, right?
Right.
So we park on the street. Well, in the meantime, this particular street has gotten a little narrow over the years. I don't know what's happened to it, but there's a bar down the road, and that doesn't help. So they have a tendency. Somebody told me, well, you should park a big vehicle behind it. Dude, there was a big vehicle right behind my car, and he missed it.
We got a phone call.
Uh-oh.
This must be Sonny Lucas, maybe. Hey, welcome caller. Let me guess. Sonny Lucas, president of the OSPA, state director of Ohio. Is that you?
Wrong answer.
Oh, wrong answer. I guess not. Okay. Okay, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Again. Come on, guess again.
Sounds like Nugget Brain Wayne Peterson.
Awesome, dude. You're pretty swift.
Getting there.
How you doing, Wayne?
I am doing super fantastic. So who's your guest tonight? I want to ask him a question.
Toledo Jazz, Dano, and I. But I'm going to be getting a phone call in about 30 seconds, but when that happens, I'll pull them in anyway. So what do you want to ask, Wayne?
Well, let me ask your guest. Hey, Nugget Brain, are you going to the Gold Show this weekend in Las Vegas? Yeah, I'm going to the Gold Show in Las Vegas. Of course I'm going to be there. I couldn't miss it.
Well, if I could afford it, I'd be going to the Gold Show in Las Vegas myself, buddy.
Oh. Anybody that comes to Las Wages, as you call it, meet me in Vegas, and I'll buy you a drink at the bar.
Are you going to be staying at the Nugget Hotel and Casino?
Yeah, the South Point Casino in Las Vegas.
Oh, so you'll be staying at the one the show's actually being hosted in.
Oh, yeah, because, when after the show's over and everything else, you got to go have a few beverages, so I'll be designated watcher back to the room.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
don't worry, Ed. I caught your little reference there.
Yeah, I've been to the Golden Nugget many times downtown.
All right.
You know, and I've gotten my picture with it at least 200 times over the years. I've been going since '79, so.
Right.
I'm going to go. I got a lot of friends that are going to be meeting us there. There's going to be about 15 of us. Every year we hang out together and just have a good old time and work the show and then go back and party and eat and sit and talk and catch up. And so we do that. I've done this every year since, well, back in the 80s when we used to go to South Point and Vegas and everything else. I've only missed a few years over the last 30 years, so.
Yeah, I've not been to one yet.
Well, if we want to try and make it to this year's, obviously that didn't happen, unless some miraculous miracle happens.
You
But
better get a ticket.
yeah, but if we make it next year, we'll let you know in advance, Wayne.
Well, I want you guys and everybody else to come out this summer, June 29th, 30th, and July 1st to Memphis, Colorado, and get involved in the big treasure hunt we're going to have and metal detecting hunt. And so we want everybody to come out to that. And mid-July, we will be heading up to Silverton, up to our claims up there. And we'll be up there. I'll be up there for about 2 weeks. I got a film crew coming in. So we're going to be doing some filming up there. We're going to do some gold prospecting in Colorado. And in August, I'm going to do some work for the BLM. And in September and October, I'll be either in Silverton or up looking for the Fen treasure.
Ah, cool.
Excellent. Should I be hissing and booing the BLM?
It's a good thing that I'm doing for BLM. They hired me to go check some claims for them and see what minerals are on there, and it's a good thing. It's not anything bad.
Well, that's
they
good.
contacted me through somebody else that highly recommended me, so I'm going to be working for them for a couple weeks. So, but it's a good thing. Hopefully I can keep some of the gold we find.
Well, hopefully the BLM will get their leashes shortened quite a bit with the administration that's in the House right now. So,
we can only hope so.
There was a big win this last, I think it was yesterday. I talked to Shannon Poe from Amara, and there was a big win for them in California. So it sounds like they might be getting their dredging and high banking and sluicing and everything else opened up, it looks like, because they had a big talk with them and very successful talks they had with them.
very good.
Yeah, I noticed that they are moving into a better situation now than what's been happening.
Right.
You know, and then Shannon's going on the offense, so that's going to make a difference too. So hopefully things start improving out there. You know, with the new administration there, and they're getting rid of a lot of regulations that have to do with not only business and industry, but also, you know, for us.
Right.
You know, little by little.
Mining community.
Right. You know.
Right now, they're losing about $65 million a month in revenue for the state of California.
Oh, I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
Because you figure all the campers and restaurants and grocery stores and, you know, everything involved to get there and spend your time there, the hotels, motels, right. They're losing lots of money.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It's not, and that's what sucks. It's not just the mining community that's being hurt by these laws and these regulations. It's the towns and villages and corner stores out in the desert that are actually
or up tucked away in the Sierras.
Right.
You know,
these people are the ones that they depend on that. Okay, it's summertime. The miners are coming. We got to make sure we got this, that, the other. And this year, last year they haven't had that. So even if they don't close up right away, little by little, it's costing them more. It's harder and harder.
Exactly. In 2009, in August, when they shut down dredging, all those stores were geared up for all the people that were going to be there and coming in. I mean,
Right.
They stocked themselves heavily, especially in the smaller communities like up by Yuba and stuff like that. And all those people, all that stuff went to waste. They couldn't get rid of it.
Right.
No doubt. Um, and I know a lot of people, especially the miners said, well, I'm not getting rid of my dredge yet. Year 5, now they almost have no choice.
Right. And, people like Proline and Keen Engineering and all these other companies that produce this equipment, they were all stocked up, ready to go, because that's their big selling season, July and August. And here they are sitting with all this stock, and nobody could buy anything because you can't dredge. So
Right.
it's something that's got to come back around and work out so these people can get out in the water and do their thing. They've done enough of environmental studies like you wouldn't believe. And I know PLP brought a lot of things up with them and, discussed all this, and AMRA and all these other organizations. So it's got to come back around. Otherwise, the state's losing a lot of money because of their stupidity at times. And, that's not, the miners aren't the only thing they shut down. They shut down ATVN, and
Right.
I'm sure they shut down snowmobiling and everything else.
Well, basically when they start shutting those roads down, they're cutting off the snowmobiling in the wintertime, the ATVs in the summer. And then now you can't hardly walk in the forest anymore because, you don't want to disturb that little bird flying by. Like
Right.
trauma.
And you don't want to hurt the dirt.
Watch out for those yellow spotted frogs too, because they're all over the place. And those kangaroo flies and that one for 100 miles. You might step on them. So yeah, well, California's going to have to kind of come up to speed a little bit, and I think they will because they realize what they're losing and everything else. And tourism's gone down in California, so come to Colorado, we have everything up here.
There you go. There you go.
If you come to Durango, you got Mesa Verde, which is 30 miles away. It's a 20-mile drive in from the 30-mile entrance. And then you got the train here in Durango that takes you to Silverton. You got Silverton, you got Ouray, the little Switzerland of America. You got Telluride. I mean, you could just do a whole big loop. You go to Telluride in the summertime, they have free gondola rides. You take it all the way up to the top, and you ride all the way down for absolutely free. I mean, it's just phenomenal, the things that we have here in Colorado in the southwest corner alone. If you get up to,
you're down the southwest corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down in the Durango area.
Yeah.
And
I got a sister and a couple of nieces living in Denver.
Uh-huh.
And I used to live in Idaho Springs.
Yeah, that's not too far away, a couple-hour drive.
Yep.
And then you got Fairplay up here where the Hoffmans were mining this last year. And you go to Colorado Springs, they have a big history mining museum over there, and it's just phenomenal what they have. I was there about 8-9 years ago, and the museum tour, and they had stuff there from the Museum of Science and Industry out of Chicago that was donated to them to go in the mining museum. And I remember seeing that stuff as a kid. Now it's here in Colorado. I think it's here. I don't know if you go all the way back to Chicago. So, okay, I'm going to get off the phone. I just wanted to welcome everybody and say thanks again for an awesome radio show every week. You're my number 1 and number 2 show. I also like the other one, Tim Grimes and Dennis and everybody. So, you know, you're tied with number 1 and number 2. How does that sound?
Well, we just appreciate you being part of our community here on YouTube, Wayne.
Absolutely. Thanks for calling in, Wayne.
Yeah, I invited a bunch of people tonight, and if you're out there listening and you hear Nugget Brain's voice, please go on there and look for the chat room. There's a lot going on in the chat that you don't get to see unless you log in, and it's just simple login. You just go on there, get on there and chat with everybody. We've got Gold Rush down there in Australia, and I'm sure he's sitting there eating some gold nuggets tonight.
He said he won't do that. Hey, Ed, you want to open up the phone lines anyways?
Yeah, after Sonny's done.
We still got another caller on hold here.
That's right.
All right.
Take care, everyone. God bless you all, and let's meet up in Vegas. And if not, come on out to Colorado and let's do it out here. I'm available all the time.
All right.
Oh,
And how can they get a hold of you? What's your website URL, Wayne?
It's www.ats.org. And you could also find me on Facebook under Wayne Peterson.
There you go. I'm sorry, Wayne.
Don't be sorry. Just don't let it happen again. One final note, I'll tell you. You know how good I am, so let's leave it that way.
Thanks for calling in, Wayne. Until next time, have a great one, buddy.
take care, Wayne.
You guys too. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Hey, Sonny, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, pretty good. How are
Hey,
you
Sonny.
guys doing tonight?
Okay.
Good, good.
Not too bad.
Should always
Did you
be
guys get a lot
better.
of gold Sunday?
Got enough to be happy.
I got a little sun Sunday. That's about what I got. A birthday.
Enough to go back?
Oh, yeah.
Patrick's always sending me little videos of what he gets out that way.
It's a nice little stream.
Yeah, he sends me the videos too. He's always making me jealous because he's.
It
out
is
there all
a
the
stream too. It is not a river. It is not a creek. It is a little stream.
A little stream.
Yeah,
I bet it
it's,
ain't 12 foot wide.
oh,
It don't matter. As long as it's got gold.
It's got
Yep.
gold.
it's about the size of the stream at the scenic view. The main
boy.
stream. The main stream there.
That's a little one.
Yeah, she's little. But
Yeah, when I first got out here listening to Wayne, I seen you guys using these coffee cups. I thought I was watching NASCAR for a while, always taking a drink.
What can I say?
So-
I need my coffee.
Yeah, I usually try to stop by now. Well, I'm going to break the news right here to you guys. I got word this week that we are going to have a gold show here in Ohio again this year.
Nice.
I heard that from Patrick this weekend. I
Yeah.
hadn't heard nothing about that.
I was shocked. I'm like, wow, I heard different. Wow. Cool.
Well, you're right. That's what I was told at one time.
Right.
And I got a call about a week ago and wanted me to start looking, wanted to know if we were interested. And it's like, well, I guess. I guess. Like I told her, I wasn't going to do much this year, but turned around and got hoodwinked into that. And, it's going to be in October, the last weekend. We moved to the Clark County Fairgrounds, which is next county over from Columbus, Franklin
Okay.
County there. Springfield's the name of the town. Clark County Fairgrounds, last weekend of October, and kind of counting on my painting group to show up.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be there.
We'll round them up.
we'll talk to them. Yeah.
It might
yeah.
be tough, but we'll make sure they're there.
Only if we get free T-shirts, though.
We'll see what happens. Last year you guys got them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Felix
wasn't it?
shirts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Felix.
I was proud to wear it too. Let me tell
Said
you.
painting instructors on them.
I loved it.
Yeah,
That's good. Well, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that. I also saw your post you put up of all the leases that the OSPA has now. That was cool too.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, don't it?
Yep, sure does.
I'd like to see another one over in Indiana. I'd be pretty content for a while. But got to have members to get more leases.
Right, that you do. And how did we do on the membership drive?
I will know more on that on Sunday because I've had several this week that I had wrote on 15 applications discounted. Well, some of them came in without me sending them an app, but I still had a little stack here, and I got a couple people ask me this week if the special was over, and I said, you are one lucky dude because I still have a couple papers here that says discounted at the top, and give me your address, and I'll mail them to you.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
One of them was out of Cleveland, Philip Vargo.
I've seen that name.
Yeah, I've seen it around Facebook a few times. Mailed him one out today. But I'll know more of that Sunday. Dano, you coming to the meeting Sunday?
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
Judy and I might be down there too.
So you coming in early?
I had huge plans, but my plans got kind of thwarted. I was going to stay last weekend and try to leave the camper at Mailman's and stay this coming weekend, but it just didn't work out.
I don't think we'll try and get there early. You know, it is a 3-hour drive for us here.
Yeah, 3.5 for me, but I'm going to go down Saturday, so.
I doubt if we camp, though.
That's what I was wondering, if anybody was going to be camping.
I wish I could. I wanted to be.
That kind of sets my plans in, because I think there'll be too many people camping. It don't seem like. But the weather's, they said 50 or 60 on Sunday in Columbus, so I bet you down there is going to be warmer. So
I heard this weekend's supposed to be nice, but you never know. It could be 60, 70 Saturday and be 31 Sunday.
Yeah, you got that right. Well, OSPA is also going to still have their Memorial Day weekend that we have down there at the Norris Claim.
That's cool.
Our big prize giveaway. We're not going to be so depth in prizes this year because I had a lot going on this year and didn't have time to gather a lot. But we do have a river stream sluice from Gold Hog. That's going to be one of the major giveaways Saturday night. So you guys need to be there for Saturday night, and then naturally our chili cook-off on Saturday night, and then Sunday meeting like usual. That's over Memorial Day weekend, the Norris Claim for OSPA. You can bring a guest.
Right. It's not really open to the public like the first one was, right?
Yeah, first couple of years we did open it up, but we have enough members to fill the place up now, especially if a few guests come in. So we're just keeping it to ourselves. And but like I say, you can bring a guest. If anybody that's not a member, get a hold of one of us. We'll take you as our guest.
Yes, most assuredly. Most assuredly.
We can hide you in our back pockets.
There you go. There you go.
Stick you in the trunk and smuggle you in.
There you go.
And I suppose you guys have seen that we really started early this year. The Buckeye chapter did, and advertising Faucet. It's going to be a pretty good event this year. Dano's doing the hog roast.
Yep.
And then I know we got quite a bit of stuff for the metal detecting hunt. OSPA donated $150 for silver to plant for the metal detecting. So there's going to be some nice silver there that night.
Silver bars or coins or what?
Yeah, Patrick's handling it. I just told him we got $150 for silver, and he said he would take care of it, and basically going to go quarters on down with it. So that's a lot of digging. That's a lot of coins to bury.
A lot of coins, yeah.
Maybe we could talk Patrick into calling and giving us a little update on Faucet and whatnot.
Yep.
I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would. He's in control there. He's kind of he's been his baby since the start. So
yeah, I know. I saw his name on the bottom of the flyer.
He's done a good job with it. That's why we're just trying to. Gold Rush can't do much more than what we do. We're usually a packed house every year, so we're moving on to the Faucet and trying to pack it out. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Gold Rush at the Swank this year, there is a dredge going to be raffled all summer and given away again, and from the Buckeye chapter.
Nice.
So,
I did know that.
Yep, they should be in any day, and they'll start selling tickets the next meeting, and it'll run all summer. And then we kind of flipped with them. Last year we did the dredge, and they did the Keene Mini Max. This year we did the Keene Mini Max, and they're doing the dredge.
So is it the same backpack dredge the OSPA had
Yep.
then? Oh, cool.
Yep,
Nice
same
little
Keene backpack dredge.
Just like Tim's and Kathleen's.
Yep, sure is. Yep. Nice little piece of equipment. I mean, anything with a crash box, in my opinion, picks up better than anything with a jet flare.
I agree. I'm a crash box guy myself.
Yep, I'm total crash box. But, you know, for a light dredge and floating, as long as you don't load it up and let the box tilt, should pick up some fine gold for you.
That's right.
Sounds good. I'm going to have to buy a couple of those tickets.
Yep. But as far as that's the schedule for the summer we got going. It's a pretty packed summer. As long as we keep the weather going for it, get rid of this friggin' winter.
Ohio weather.
I hear you. I hear you. Keep your fingers
I've been dying.
crossed.
I've been dying to get out. Couple nice days we've had, they kind of came out of nowhere, and I didn't have plans to get out because, man, even if it was nice for 2 days, I'd go. But it seemed like it sneaks up on you, then disappears before you're ready to go.
Yeah, we're lucky to have 2 days in a row.
Did you get any panning in or anything while you were down at Pure Gold?
Yeah, I went to the lower section down there, me and Chris Chadwick, and he did some panning, and I kind of took me pretty much 2 or 3 hours to get all the signs put up and get the trees marked at each end of the claim. Each end of the claim is marked with our fluorescent green paint. Sometimes there's a sign there I put at the end of the claim, but the end of the claim markers are definitely marked on the trees with the paint.
Yeah, on the new Wilson properties, right? Wilson,
yep,
right?
Mr. Wilson owns those 3 leases, and he's had them in his family for generations, and Bill leased them for the last couple of years, and then it got too much expensive. The price basically doubled this year.
Right.
So we kind of took it over, and Bill wasn't going to be able to handle that anymore. And actually, he's been wanting out for a while. That's why we've had a season pass there for several years. We've just been waiting for him to say he's done, and we were going to take him over anyways, but got pushed faster than what we planned. But it's under control, and they ain't going nowhere.
That's good. I mean, it's good that you guys got the lease now. The place might start looking better.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have his place, so, we got the 3 lease properties, and I'm going to tell everybody right up front, man, the biggest thing the guy had complained with was different people were in the banks, and you got to stay out of them banks. That's all there is to it. Got to stay out of the banks.
Yep.
Other than that, you guys got any other questions for me?
Oh, I'm good.
No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
Dick-
wait, did you
see what Dick said? Dick said my cars are crash boxes.
Say that again?
Dick said my cars are. I lost another car. Well, I don't know if I lost it.
I was on the show early enough to hear that, and I was shaking my head.
Yeah.
It's like, man,
another drunk driving down the road. But check this out. He wasn't drunk enough to be arrested.
No.
Yeah.
He should have been arrested because 1, he was drunk. 2, he had no insurance. 3, he caused an accident. Gee whiz. It seems like the only...
You might want to take that side of your car, Jesse, and reinforce it next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get an Abrams and park it there.
There you go. Yeah.
Did that years ago to my mailbox, and I think the last guy that hit it understood he wasn't going to break it no more. He quit.
Those kids and their baseball bats, huh?
Yep. Well, that one stung. I'm telling you what. I know it stung. I still got my mailbox.
Sure.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to let you guys move on to another caller. I see there's somebody, it looks like there's one online holding after me.
Yep.
No, not yet. And
No?
we're going to be opening up the phone lines for sure. Wayne snuck in a call. I thought he was you.
Yeah, I know. I was listening, and I was the whole time listening to him talk, but I didn't want to interrupt him.
Thank you very much for calling in, Sonny.
Yeah, see you this Sunday too, brother.
Yep.
See you guys Sunday, and you got me 2 times in a month. You guys really pushing it.
Thanks.
Okay, gentlemen.
We appreciate it.
Show.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, everybody. Now that call's out of the way, phone lines are officially open.
Call now.
419 741-4090. Gotta make sure I say that right.
Mr. Lodak got it up for you. He's posted her up there.
Yeah, he beat me to the punch.
The number is up there.
And we have a call from our friend John Shaw.
The number is up there.
We have a call from our friend John.
He's got the sound up.
I know.
I hear it in the background.
All right. How y'all doing this evening?
Good, John. How are you, buddy?
Doing real good. I had a question. I ought to get everybody going a little bit. Of course, Jess answered the one question I had. Well, there being
I'm sorry.
prospecting as well as detecting. That's no problem. I put in for the time off. Now all they got to do is approve it.
Oh.
And I'm going to do my best to be there.
Awesome.
Excellent. And that's for Fossick, right?
Right.
Cool.
Excellent. I just demand the time off.
We're trying to make him big at Fossick, and by golly, it's starting to fill up.
That is.
Yeah. Another thing is that my big question I had, I've got an anonymous donor donate me 17 gold pans for my painting demonstration.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Heck yes.
It's always nice when it's always nice when there's someone that helps you do that. That happened for us too. Yes, sir.
And the question I had, because normally I take and just run the sink full of hot water and some Dawn and the normal green Scotch pad, to season them up.
Mm-hmm.
But I had another question. How about if I use my painting tub? And, because I already got some cons in there and already got the, Dawn and Jet Dry mix in it, in the water, and just use that. You think that would work all right?
Well, yeah, just wash it like you would be doing a plate doing camping. Use the gravels and the concentrates in your painting tub.
That's exactly how I do mine too.
See, when I first started prospect, I didn't know you season your pan. Mine got seasoned by panning.
But that was just a bit, it's a little, I guess you can call it a hypo, but I've been giving thought about just using the seasoned pan, using the catch pans and cons in there and use those if y'all thought that might be a good idea.
Yeah, that's John. That's what I take my grease scrubby pad with the soap and the gravel, and I use it all at the same time. I swirl it around. I pretend I'm painting it, and just swirl it around in there. I rub the scrubby pad with the sand and the gravel and stuff in there.
Probably be a lot funner than doing it in your kitchen sink with Dawn and just a scouring pad.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Plus, it gives the pan an idea that, hey, you're supposed to use this dirt.
That's right. That's right.
This will be your new job.
Oh yeah, 17. Like I say, 17 pans is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, it's. I tell you what, it's really helped us out. We've got a couple different sizes. We use the small ones for the Boy Scouts, Then we've got some larger, regular size pans for adults. So yeah, it's always nice when you get that.
These are 10-inch pans. I figure that's about right for the nursing home folks and whatever. Nothing to overload them with, and so they're gonna work out pretty good. I kind of like them. They got the double riffles on them, bigger ones and the little ones. So they're a decent pan, and like I say, I end up just about. I think I was down to about 6 pans. I tend to give them away. I find somebody interested, I just give them that and a couple little extra bags of dirt to practice with after it's over with.
There you go.
I gave away more gold than I sold. That's for sure.
I'm in the same boat as you, Dano.
See somebody that's interested, make them a little dirt bag, and like John, give them a gold pan. Get them hooked. Get them in there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Get them hooked.
Sound like a drug dealer, don't I?
Sound like a pusher.
I'm gonna let some other folks in here, but I just wanted to put that in. I thought maybe that'd get something going.
Excellent. Thank you
in,
very
John.
much, John. We do.
Right. Well, thanks for calling.
I always like chatting with you, so appreciate it.
No doubt.
All right. And I seen that little demo you posted there, Jesse, with showing results on some of that green mat and what was it, Coolio? That was awful nice.
Here's what's funny. That video I actually did for David, right?
Uh-huh.
I really didn't do it to post online or anything, but I showed David because he was talking about that in the video that he was doing, right? About the difference between the first run of material and the second, how there should be a big difference, what he calls a delta, like 100 pieces the first time, and you shouldn't have any more than maybe 10 pieces the second time you run the material. So I'd actually done that, and most of you know that, and I'll remind you that those that don't, my YouTube channel, I really don't post a lot on there because I don't use it for that. I use it to share videos with Ed.
Right. Mostly an archive.
Right. But some of them I've made public because I wanted to show them to somebody, and so you can see those in there. But he took that little video, and he said that's exactly what he was talking about, and he just flooded the internet with it.
That's David for you.
Well,
he does.
I just wanted to tell you that looked awful nice.
Oh, yeah, that's that, and that was just. I was just I wanted to see how much, because nothing catches everything. Nothing. I don't care what you got. Nothing catches everything. But I wanted to see what the difference was going to be between running the material the first time, getting all the gold out the first time, and to actually see how much I missed. And as you see, it was a good run. I mean, granted, it was all solid material. It's not real life operation out in the creek or anything like that. But that wasn't the point. Was how well is the mat working? So, and like I said, it wasn't. I did that for David to show him, so he know for a fact that was happening. And then like I said, he flooded the market.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, like I say, I'm gonna get off here and let somebody else chime in. So y'all have a great evening.
Take care, John.
Thanks again, John.
Right.
Thanks for calling.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Our good friend John Shaw, the Texas driveway miner. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is first time caller.
Okay, you got 2 on there. What's going on?
We got 2 on there. Dennis Dayton and
I heard him.
Hey, I'll hold up.
Okay. Who's all hold up?
This is Prospector Ruby.
Oh, cool. Thanks for calling in, Ruby. We'll be right back to you. Or chime in the conversation if you like. How you doing, Dennis?
Doing good, man. Doing good. I only got a minute because I was on hold there for a while.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. I got to get ready to go pick up my daughter. But great
family
show,
first,
man.
my friend.
Thank you.
It's a good show so far. I really enjoy it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you like our show, Dennis.
We like Tim's and the rest of the Crony Club crew too. You know, you guys over at Go Prospector Space, Prospectors Radio, and keep up the good work, and we'll keep up the good work.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell you what, Corey Hagerman, he actually came down and picked up his new backpack dredge on my last
I saw that video.
I just uploaded, and you know, it was kind of a good thing that it did rain that Saturday night, because if you look in the beginning, the creek was down, and I was kind of looking at the gravel bars. You know, in the video, I said, there's an inside bend gravel bar, that ought to be a good spot. This ought to be a good spot. Well, when we got out there Sunday, we kind of procrastinated. You know, it was cold, it was rainy, and we decided, you know what, let's go to Harbor Freight. He had to pick up one of them little orange mallets. You know, instead of hitting the hose with his fist, he didn't want to use a rock, you know, to take a chance at poking a hole. So we did that, and I said, you know what, you drove 3.5 hours, let's do it. So we got out there, and sure enough, that water was up. And then, you know, on the video, I got to see, you know, when it was flooded, and that, you know, that's why, you know, I showed, you know, where it was, you know, the inside bend. That's why there was a gravel bar there from the day before, and then we went and looked at the other part where you can drive right down to it. And normally, that gravel bar was like 3 or 4 foot high, and man, I noticed when I got down there right off the bat, I saw pieces of clay, which is like our bedrock in that area. And it was on top of all that gravel, just bits and pieces of the clay everywhere. And basically, when you look at a creek and you see gravel bars, and if you see pieces of clay on top of it, imagine it like flipping a pancake.
Yeah, turning over the material.
Flipped it all over, right?
That flood picked everything up from the bottom and flipped it up. Basically, is what happened. So hopefully this weekend it's nice and the water is down, because I've got a lot of places I want to hit before a lot of other people hit that gravel bar.
Were you at Gatesville?
Yeah, and we did. So we just did some testing. You know, we just took our pans and we did some testing, and sure enough, found some color, and it was laying right on top. I mean, easy getting.
Nice.
Yeah, so I plan on hitting it hard and heavy this weekend there. I mean, there's some other places I was wanting to go, but I'm like, no, that's kind of like easy picking, and I'm sure anyone that has seen my video that lives close by, seen that, they'll be wanting to get there too. So.
And need keep closer, tighter pictures on your stuff so they can't tell where you're at.
That's right.
No, that I don't mind.
Right.
That I don't mind, because there's a lot of people that, you know, that live around here, and, you know, they're trying to find places to go, and it just gets harder and harder to get on, you know, private property anymore.
True.
And you know, Gatesville is you know, when you're there, you know, I mean, Robin doesn't even charge you to prospect. You know, you can go, and I mean, a lot of times you got to pay to dig and then pay to camp, and
right.
Well, you got to, you know, if you camp there, of course you're going to pay, but you don't have to pay anything. You know, you just go there and prospect. And you know, so one of the things that I always do when I'm there is, because they don't charge, is I always go in there and I order and get a nice home cooked hot meal. I mean, it's just, man, it's awesome. Her and her husband Doug, Robin and Doug, you know, they've got a lot of, I mean, it's good food. So that's kind of like what I do is I order something and sit down and eat, and you know, when I'm done, but yeah, it's there's going to be some good gold got this weekend.
I've been there once, and she was really nice, and I was really shocked when she's like, oh no, it's free, just drive on back. It will take you all the way to the river or to the creek. I'm like, cool. Really nice lady. I'll get back to the Gatesville area again, that's for sure. To the Gatesville General Store.
Oh yeah, and my plan is to be there this weekend, so
we'll have to make an adventure of it, Ed.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of stuff right in that area. There's Yellowwood, there's
Oh yeah.
Mega
Right.
Monroe, and or
Yep. Morgan
did I?
Road State Forest.
Yeah, and then there's the Gatesville General Store on Salt Creek, and yeah,
Yep.
and that's like in your backyard, isn't it, Dennis? Like a
Yeah,
little
it's only
too.
15 minutes. This is just 15-minute drive from my house.
Must be nice.
Yeah. So Corey came down. He stayed at the house. He got down here Friday evening, and then we put that dredge together. And boy, I tell you what, that was almost 3 hours I can't get back of my life. I love Keen's products. You know, he's got good dredges and everything else, but man,
Right.
the instructions in that thing is absolutely crazy.
That was so funny watching you live talking about that.
There's no instructions at all. And then we had a bunch of nuts and bolts left over, and I thought, oh my gosh, I put together a motor. Take more motor part, put it back together, and had extra bolts left over. Hey, so if anybody's listening and they know Pat Keen, send that guy a message because he could probably put one of those things together in his sleep. Make a DVD on instructions on how to put together that dredge instead of actually on paper. Make a DVD. What, maybe cost you $5? Make a bunch of them, charge an extra $5 to, just add that $5 on top of what it costs to buy the dredge, because I promise you, it'd be worth its weight in gold to have instructions of putting them together. And I told Corey, I said, when we started to put it together, and I said, we need to find. I wonder if there's anything on YouTube that has directions on how to put this together. Of course, we're looking it up. We found this site and this post, and I mean, everybody was griping about directions. I mean, there was pages and pages and pages. They were, no directions. It's terrible. And then
Dennis,
I told Corey,
did you see?
we ought to make a video. And then when we got done, I said, I'm not making a video. I said, because if we take this thing apart, I said, I'm going to have a hard time putting it back together again.
Wayne Nugget just wrote on here that Keen will be doing a video on how to assemble dredges and high bankers. He already talked to him.
So it's already on.
It's on.
That is awesome because he needs to send the DVD. Don't put it in if he wants to put it on paper instructions, that's fine. But he definitely needs to. Everyone he sells should come with a DVD showing how to install, especially that backpack dredge.
Yeah, he says he'll put them in the packages. Yep.
It'll come in the package.
There you go.
You fixed it, Dennis. Good man.
Fast.
If it weren't for you, the rest of us would struggle from now on.
It really is. I mean, well, that's good. Thank you, Wayne. But anyway, well, guys, hey, you got the other guest on here, and the wife's looking at me. We got to go pick up my daughter. So
okay.
All right, man.
I'll be listening to it, and great show, guys. Keep up the good work, and we'll be talking to you soon.
See you,
Thanks, Dennis. See you around, buddy.
If anyone wants to come out to Gatesville this weekend, as long as it's not pouring, well, I'm going to get wet anyway. As long as it's not cold, I plan on being at Gatesville, getting some really good gold. So, guys,
there you
take
go.
care, and I will talk to you all later.
All right, take care, Dennis. See ya, Paula.
Thanks, Dennis.
Bye.
We got to thank Dennis and Wayne Nugget Brain for getting that together for us.
Yeah, thank you, Nugget Brain.
All you future dredge buyers and Keen high banker and dredge buyers, you'll have a DVD. I'm not promising it, though,
in the package.
If you have spare parts after that, that's your fault.
It's been watching too much Tim the Toolman Taylor, huh?
Put a Hemi on that dredge.
So how you doing, Prospector Ruby?
Oh, not too bad. Just been working. I work here at a glass shop. I'm just taking a little break to call you.
Oh, excellent.
Very
Sorry
cool.
it took so long, but you know our friend Dennis, he can, yeah. Well, you know.
Quite a few phone calls
cool.
tonight.
I like Dennis. I like hearing Dennis's stories. I watch his videos and
there you
what's
go.
going on there in Indiana. But yeah, I went out there and found a little gold when I was out there. a couple of years ago. Yeah, Pirates Cove, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to share this crazy story about my prospecting adventure. Maybe it was a few weeks ago.
Cool.
I just got a new truck, a Chevy Colorado, so I can go up there, 4x4 and all that. And I live in Utah, and I'm part of the Gold Prospector Club, and I wanted to go up to the Little Sevier Claim, if anybody out there knows where that is. So it's a 3-hour drive from south of where I live here in Provo, and I got up there. It's the claim is about 4 miles south of I-70, just about east of where I-70 terminates into I-15. If you know where that is.
Not offhand. I know, what is it, 84 going into Ogden.
Yeah. It's like central Utah, almost southern Utah. But anyway, I go up there, and the sun had just gone down, and I was hearing coyotes and stuff, and I couldn't go. I got to the bottom of the claim, and I couldn't go up any further because there was snow all over the road, and so it was a 30-minute drive, or almost an hour drive from this main dirt road, and I didn't want to go back in it, and so I just made camp there, and I was just checking out the place with my flashlight. I made a fire, and I was watching the stars. It was a really clear night, and I was seeing satellites and airplanes, and off in the distance. And I'm not kidding you. Like, I'm not hallucinating. I don't do drugs or anything like that. But like off in the distance, way up there, like I see this flash, and so like I flash back at it, and it looked like it was way up there, like up there with the airplanes, or even higher, like commercial airplanes. And like every time it would flash, it would be closer and closer, and it wasn't like a regular, like airline with a regular pattern. It was like random, and it almost looked like a firefly light, as it moves or something, And I was like, what the heck is this thing? Until finally it was like right over me, and it would flash off and on, just not constantly, and it was just sitting up there, And I don't know how high drones can go, but like this thing was up there, and it was kind of freaking me out, and I flashed back at it a few times with my flashlight, and got a like really bright one, and so I go into the car to get my iPod to film it, and it stopped flashing, and I was texting my wife about it, and so I went back out there and was just sitting out there eating my dinner, and then an hour later it starts flashing again. It was like the most crazy thing I've ever seen,
Wow, contact. You made contact.
I don't know, man. There was like nobody else up there, and it was like, it's been like kind of spooking me out, because last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, I took my family down camping near Goblin Valley. It's a little bit south of I-70, like west of Moab, if you know where that is. It's a popular spot.
I've heard of Moab.
Yeah, it's a cool place. If you go to some of these places in southern Utah and you see some of these rock formations, it just like blows your mind. Like, it just takes you back into time. How many thousands and millions of years it took to create these weird formations.
Hold on one second, Ruby. Other caller, okay. Could you please turn down your volume really low, or turn off your speaker?
How's that?
Okay, better. Okay,
So,
sorry,
anyway,
Ruby.
I don't want to take up too much time with this crazy story, but anyway, like I was down there and we had to go quite a bit west of the main campsite at Goblin Valley because it was too crowded, and we were out in the middle of nowhere, and we set up camp there, and I did my flashlight thing trying to signal, and I didn't see anything right away until like we were ready to go to sleep, and I saw two of these things, and except these ones were yellowish orange, and I saw them at the same time, and they looked just like that one light, but that other light was like white. It's like, I don't know, man. Maybe I've been abducted and I'm being followed. I don't know what to think about it.
Wow, strange.
Hey, we're not saying it's aliens.
But it's aliens.
Well, we went down to Lake Powell the next day and stayed the next night at Lake Powell. And I did a little prospecting out there. I didn't find anything, but that place has a lot of interesting gravels everywhere. And it's a pretty nice place to visit if you want to go. But I tried to signal them again, and I saw one. I saw one of them down there, and they don't allow drones there. So
yeah,
there's
actually,
something up there.
It's illegal to fly any drones in a state park or a national park. So.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. The Gold Club is going down there this weekend, and I don't think I can go. I got too many things going on, and I don't know if anybody's part of the club and that's listening or that wants to go down there. They try it out, see if they can see him. I don't know.
Well, Mr. Lodak in the chat room, he's from Utah also.
Yeah, and then there's a guy, Matt. He goes to the club, and I've seen him there. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I like prospecting down there, and I just I don't know. I'm kind of creeped out about it a little bit.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it too much until they what do they call it? They pull. Yeah, and probe you.
Or they start probing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, like the next morning, I woke up after that night. I slept in the truck that night. I first saw it when I was by myself, and that next morning my throat was really sore, and then like I had a breakout of like pimples like around my face, like you get when you wear a mask for a long time and you kind of break out.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe I was abducted. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Maybe.
You should go to the airport and have them scan you.
Yeah, you might see if they implanted you with anything.
Maybe I should take my metal detector and metal detect me.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's the aliens.
Anyway, I better get going. I gotta head home and get some dinner and stuff. So nice chatting with you guys.
Well, thanks for calling in, Prospector Ruby. We appreciate it, bud.
Yeah, have a good evening.
Yeah. Okay, peace out.
Peace
out.
All right, well, we have two other callers on the line. The first one who, please wait patiently in line. Your calls will be...
And remind them when you do...
Oh, yeah, when you do call, turn down your volume or wear headsets or something, because we get feedback. Hey, caller, where are you calling from? What's your name? Hello?
Hey, you there?
Yep.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, it's Dire Gold Prospecting, keeping it yellow at least one day a week.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
You've
doing
been
pretty
doing
good.
that too. I've been seeing you've been getting out quite a bit already.
Yeah, I think he's been out the most all winter out of all the prospectors in the state.
Right.
Hey, I get done chasing Bambi, I start chasing gold.
There you go. Your pan looked pretty good, I have to say, from the pictures you showed me in Messenger earlier today, Chris.
Yeah, I'm finding some pretty good sized flakes in the spot that I'm in. I've done a little test painting over the weekend, but a lot of loose material up in there. I got a feeling it's a lot deeper. The spot I'm in is pretty hard packed, and it doesn't matter how high the creek is. more water the merrier where I'm at.
Didn't you have an announcement you want to make tonight too, Chris?
Oh, yeah. I announced a couple months ago, we hit 300 subscribers on the channel. I was going to do a giveaway. We're at 295, so doing a little bit of an announcement. I kind of picked up a blue bowl over the weekend. We hit 300. I'm going to write down everybody's names, put them in a jar, and I'm going to have one of my boys draw a name, and I'm going to be drawing for a blue bowl, and I'm going to take my last 2 cleanups, which is about 3 hours of playing around in that spot. I'm going to throw them in some cons so they can try out the blue bowl.
Well,
excellent.
Make sure you announce that the blue bowl is used.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is used.
Okay, make sure, because you never know. Someone might get upset because they got a used piece of equipment or what they think is a piece of equipment.
they might complain. We almost had a Jesse rant for a second.
Yeah.
But for all of you who aren't subscribed to Dire Prospecting, he's in the room right now. Click to the side of his name and check out his channel. Subscribe. He's a good guy. He finds some nice gold too.
Yeah, he does. We're gonna have to get down there sometime with him.
Yeah, I was attending to my boys when Sonny was on there. I was going to let him know that if he needs any help down there, anything going on while I'm down there, you know, just give me a shout. I got him on Facebook, and I'll see what I can do to help him out with this or that.
If you're down there, I gotta just go up to him. You know,
oh yeah.
Hey, what do you need me to do? You know, I'll put you to work, no doubt.
Well, one of these days I'll get my membership.
Well,
Bill's got a stack of membership forms, I guess.
And you're ex-military, so you get a really good price on a membership of the OSPA. So you don't have to wait for no specials or nothing.
Yeah, I've been trying to take care of Bill as much as I can. And this past winter was pretty rough on his property, knocked all of his power lines down.
Oh.
So I got down there, the campground he had right there at his place. I strung them all back up.
Well, that's cool. It's good that he has people like you that go help him. He's getting up there, and his health isn't the greatest anymore as it used to be. So.
Well, he's actually doing better now than he has been.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, last time I saw him, he seemed to be getting around pretty good. And that was Gold Rush days.
Well, he's had knee replacement and hernia surgery and a bunch of other stuff over the last year, and yeah, he's getting around pretty good. He wants me to get a membership because he wants me to help him get his equipment in the creek. He's dredging this year.
There you go.
Be nice to see him out there.
Yep.
Yeah, it would.
I've known Bill for quite a while now. I think I've known Bill for over 15 years now or more.
Well, last year was the first time I got to see him actually come down in the creek a few times. And I was glad to say he was in there when I found my nugget last year. I seen it. I actually took the pan and let him pan it out.
Nice.
So he was there when I found that 0.26 gram nugget.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry, Chris, I'm laughing at David. He's snorting his gold.
I kind of walked away from the live. Chat.
He's picking a nugget.
Oh, if you could watch the screen right now, he was Yeah, he just picked a nugget.
That's a nice fan of gold.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to get out of the way so he can get to his hypotheticals.
All right, Chris, thanks for calling in, buddy. And everyone, check out Dyer Prospecting.
Help him hit that 300 mark.
Yep, definitely.
Hope to see you soon out on the creek.
We'll push you over the line tonight.
10-4. All right, everybody keep her yelling, man.
Right on. You too, Chris. Thanks for calling.
Yep.
All right, Chris Dyer of Dyer Prospecting. And now on the line, no introduction needed. We have Gold Rush. Okay, I don't want to confuse him with Adam because Adam's here also. It's Gold Rush Australia. He took off the Tassie. How you doing, Mr. Buckle?
Well. How could you confuse me with Adam? I'm the good-looking one with
Yeah.
a really nice body.
True.
And I'm
Most definitely. Yeah,
Oh,
most definitely.
it's that Gold Rush thing, you know. But true, Adam's California Gold Rush, and your Gold Rush Australia. So yeah, can't confuse you two. And that was a nice pan of gold. You having gold sunny side up?
Yeah. Hey, did you see my picker?
Yeah, the one you crammed in your nose. Now do that for 30 days straight.
45. Hey, that's funny. Do you want to see the gold again?
Oh, sure. Show us the gold porn.
Yeah, show them. Yeah, show them. Look at that.
Tell me when you can see it. Can you see it now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Making me drool. Making me drool.
Telling you.
I'm going to have a stowaway. You know, I bet you could have a webcam site, call it gold porn.
Yeah, for sure.
We need to get over there and spend a week with David.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Do some metal detecting. Definitely do some metal detecting.
Oh, do some crevicing.
Where I got that gold from, I had this spot down the river, just out the back of my joint, and I was the only one. I was the only person who knew about it. And I never go anywhere or do anything except for go out in the bush, like Debbie goes shopping and all that. And the other day, she was giving me the shits. Well, sorry, she was annoying me greatly.
Right.
And, I thought, stuff it. I'm going down the shop. I'm going to buy some smokes. So I went down and brought a packet of smokes to calm myself down. And there was this little old lady, and she said, I know you. You're on TV. I said, no, I'm not. I'm on YouTube. But anyway, she said, oh, my son goes gold prospecting. She went home, told her son, who watches me on YouTube, that she met me down the shop and that I live in Tewkesbury, that's where I live. He figured out from my videos and from me meeting her where my river was. I went down there. There's this bloke in my bloody spot. And, well, not in my spot. He was in my river, you know, because I'm the only one who goes there. And I snuck up on him and I said, what are you doing? And he jumped about 6 foot in the air. And I said, oh, yeah, I'll show you where the gold is. And I took him the wrong way. And I was taking him to places where there was no gold. And, he said, I want to go up the river. I said, no, there's no gold up the river. You don't want to go up there. I've tried it, you know. And then he goes, oh, I'm going to up the river. I said, oh, my spot was up the river, and I was getting beautiful gold there too. And I said, I'll come for a walk with you. And the whole time I'm just like trying to get him away from my area. And he's just about to go back, And he says, I'll do this last little pothole. There was a little pothole, you know, like a boil hole in the bedrock.
Right.
And he did the best pan I've ever bloody seen, man. It was like a grand at least. And,
nice.
And it was right near where I am. And I said, oh, look, mate, I've been telling a few little lies here. This is actually where I go, you know, there is gold here. And he goes, yeah. So I said to him, leave my hole. And he goes, oh, no, I'll leave your hole. I'll do here, all around where I'm doing. So I've got to get down there and clean it up before everyone else does.
Well, you know, as funny as the story is, that seems to be a problem here too. So we decided that from now on, we're not going to take pictures and videos of where we are, mostly just what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Tighter shots and stuff.
For that reason. Because people
don't figure it out. They'll go, I know that spot.
Yeah.
I know that spot.
And that's what happens when you when you show your scenery, because I know.
Or they meet you in the packy or in the store and say, I know you. You're world famous David Buckle. Then they follow you. So you better keep an eye on behind you.
Yeah. The track that was going down to where my river is, there's a track there, and I put all these trees and everything across it, and I made it so hard for anyone to get into. Them all down.
That's what you should do.
Bastard.
Definitely.
It's all good.
That's right.
He was a, you know, so I'll probably hang out with him a bit. Probably he doesn't want to be on camera, but you know, there's enough gold there for everyone.
Yeah.
Till there ain't.
Till there ain't, right? But no, I watched one of your videos where you were that nice nug at 40 grammer. Wow.
That wasn't me. Do you know that wasn't me?
No, that wasn't you. You didn't have a beard.
No. He had a beard. What I did, I was going through a bit of depression. Debbie tried to kill me. She gave me the wrong tablets for my bipolar, and I couldn't get off the couch. I made all these like tribute videos to other prospectors. That one that you watched was called Aussie Bloke Prospector. He's like one of the best prospectors in Australia, and people pay like $200 a day to go out with him because he finds the nuggets.
Right.
That was him.
Oh, well, I couldn't tell you guys all sounded like.
I'm subscribed to Aussie Bloke Prospecting, actually.
Oh, he's absolutely bloody awesome.
I don't think I am,
I love you
but
guys.
I'll find him.
Oh, Adam Tabaka, California Gold Rush, Two Toes. Oh, they're just awesome. Hey guys, I see you got another call. I'll make myself scarce and get back into the show.
All right, thanks, buddy. Talk
Thanks,
to you later.
David.
Take it easy, buddy.
See you later, guys.
Have a great one, bud. Well, since he said we have another caller coming in, call.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say where.
He might have just had the old call up. You know, sometimes they don't go off your screen so quick when you hang them up.
Right.
Well, if someone's trying to call in, now's the time to do it.
Yep,
that's right.
Ah, there. Thank you, Jared. He's great.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Oh no, Dano, don't keep.
All right.
Get that air.
You want me to tell a joke?
Sure. Tell a joke.
Right. 3 moles are digging along one morning. Daddy mole, mama mole, baby mole. They're just digging along, tunneling. Papa mole stops there, and he stands up. He says, "Ooh," he says, "you smell that?" He says, "Them's pancakes." Mama mole says, "Yeah," and they go back to digging. Mama mole stops after a little while. She stands up. She says, "Ooh, smell that sausage?" little baby mole in the back. He puts his arms on his hips. He says, well, that's all funny. As I smell back here's molasses. I know I shouldn't laugh at my own joke, but that's funny.
Well, at least we found it funny. I don't know about everybody else. They're still trying to figure it out.
We smelled molasses.
Yeah, molasses.
Uh-oh, got a call.
Uh-oh.
Made it just in time for a call.
Oh, you missed it, Dan. Missed the joke.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello.
Not much. How you doing?
Not much, my friend. How are you tonight?
Good, good.
You get 3 guesses to guess who this is.
Oh, man. 3? Well, I was kind of expecting a call from Spike Littlejohn, but those don't sound like Spike.
No.
Nope, that's answer wrong. Number 1 wrong.
Oh, it's Adam.
Nope, number 2
No.
wrong. A lot better looking than both those guys.
Oh.
It's been too long since I called in.
Oh, this is Chris Chadwick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God,
Hey,
it
Chris.
is.
Right.
It has. You gotta.
You've been away way too long, Chris.
That's right.
Yeah, I kind of dropped off the face of the earth, gentlemen.
You did. You haven't been posting a whole lot. Well, you are now, but you kind of quit posting stuff for a little while. It looked like.
Yeah, I did. I had some family issues to take care of there. My father passed away about 10 days ago, and just had a rough time there with him being sick with lung cancer and stuff. So I just kind of, moving back to the real world again. They tell me this is the new state of normal, so I guess I'm trying to adjust to that. From there, but I live next door to my dad.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. It's just life. He's 83 years old, and he lived a great 83 years, and he was a hell of a man. And just one of those things where you got to take care of your mom still, and you got to watch out for everything, and you start figuring out where your priorities are in life, which I'm sure everybody's gone through some of that in their past and in their life themselves.
Right. Yeah.
My condolences to you, Chris, and your family.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, I appreciate that. I did get a sneak out there last Friday. Dad passed away the Friday before that, but with Sonny Lucas there at the 3 leases that we got from Bill's place there, I got to do a little panning, got to see where Sonny was marking the claims and whatnot, and just got out with the wife there a little bit and stuck a shovel in the dirt and did just some old-fashioned going back to school and panning some dirt, and probably got 30-plus colors out of it. It ended up being pretty good. That's really some nice claims there.
That's the thing about prospecting and doing what we do is it's such great therapy.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like a reset button.
Yeah, right.
Definitely.
Absolutely. That's and that's one of the reasons that we're doing the Take a Bet prospecting is to help with that. Get them out so they get a little bit of a break from what they're normally thinking about, give them something to concentrate other than all their problems and all the crap they had to go through in their life.
Oh, absolutely. It was really neat. I forget the guy's last name. I think it was Mark I talked to also that was up there. I can't remember his last name. I forget. His daughter was a hoot, but he had told me about the little Amish country place up there by the
Mark Franklin?
What was the last name?
Franklin?
It may have been.
I bet
Got
it
a beard?
was.
Yeah.
His daughter's name's Erica.
Erica. There was his daughter. She had a nickname. They kept telling me. I can't remember what her nickname was.
Dredge Queen, Fudge, the Fudge Queen.
That was it. Yeah, Fudge Queen. That's exactly what it was.
She makes some good fudge, buddy. She makes some good fudge.
Oh, that's what she said. So I got to meet them, and that, believe it or not, I think I'd seen them at a few of the shows before when I was set up, but
yeah,
I didn't talk to them too much. And anyways, long story short, they told me about that little Amish country place up the hill from that place from Bainbridge there. And I'll tell you, me and the wife went up there and had a sandwich.
Yeah.
We started to stand in line for some pretzels, and Mark and his wife gave us a pretzel because we had to get back home. My son's birthday was that night also. He was born on the same day as my dad. And so we snuck out of there. Mark was just him and Erica and his wife, Mark's wife, just delightful. Tony and I, just like I said, we drove up an hour and a half from the house to get the new OSPA claim, and just stuck the shovel in the dirt, just a little bit of therapy, like you said, and had a nice lunch there up on the hill. And I tell you what, my wife really liked that up there. I did not realize the last 3-4 years I've been going up there that place was there. And there was, furniture shops up there, and the bakery and the grocery store. And I tell you what, if you're camping out there on those claims, it's kind of nice to go run up the hill there and get something good to eat and get a cup of coffee, get a bottle of pop, maybe a bakery snack or two. Heck, that was pretty nice up there.
And don't forget on, Friday nights at that little restaurant when you first come into town, it's all you can eat walleye.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Did not know that.
Right, as soon as you come into Bainbridge and you make a right, Chris, it's that first restaurant right there by the gas station.
That little tiny one.
Yep, and it is good. That walleye is killer.
Wow. We'll have to try that. Tony and I were talking about it. We figured there's got to be, Tony's my wife, of course, there's got to be a bed and breakfast or a place if you just want, she didn't want to sleep on a yucky night where it's pouring the rain and muddy and mucky. Is there a little hotel or bed and breakfast?
I think there is, because I think the Biffle stayed at one time. I think you might get a hold of them, contact them somehow, and they can tell you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
we stayed at Pike. We stayed at Pike State Park there a couple times at the cabins, and came up there and we went back and forth. It's about 10 minutes, 15 at the most, to those claims from Pike State Park. But I kind of wondered if there was anything right there in Bainbridge that would be like a little hotel or bed and breakfast or something. So yeah, I need to figure out where that's at.
Didn't they stay at a bed and breakfast there? I think I saw where they did a video.
I'll have to check that out and see. I probably can Google it and figure out. But
there might be one right in Bainbridge.
Yeah, a short trip for me and be something neat. And you wouldn't have to rent a whole cabin up there at Pike State Park. It was just the two of us. It might be kind of nice there. I'm not sure what the prices are or anything, but I'm surprised there's not a little hotel there of some sort.
Well, they're up in Washington Courthouse. That ain't all too far away. There's hotels and stuff up there too.
Oh, and there's also a dental museum in Bainbridge, believe it or not.
I saw the dental museum. It's funny you say that. I drove by that, and they said it was like the first dental school in the U.S.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's what it said on the sign, was the first U.S. dental school. And there's a dental museum now right in there. I thought that was kind of interesting. But I'll tell you what, it's amazing because that first river that you go across the bridge from Bainbridge going up there towards Humboldt, the water's just running hard, muddy as can be, just look like heck. And you get up there to that creek on the claims, crystal clear, low water, no problem whatsoever. And it just amazes me how, the two connect together, but one's running like a raging, rampant, can't do anything. And the other one's just as calm and as peaceful as can be. Just amazed me that I'm not sure where one feeds out of and the other, but I'm sure that smaller creek must be much more smaller source fed from smaller creeks and stuff. But that main river, man, it must have been raining upstream somewhere because it looked like heck.
It was raging, huh?
Yeah, and that's not the first time I've noticed that or seen that before. Came in there before and see it looking like heck, and then you think, oh, it's not going to be good up here, and you go up there and no big deal at all. I think that water in that creek that we have the claims on, it must come down pretty fast.
Now, Chris Dyer of Dyer Gold Prospecting in the room said there might be something in Greenfield. If you're coming from the Washington Courthouse area south, heading down, you'll pass. Okay. He said there might be something there.
You're really not too far from Chillicothe, really, too.
Right.
Chillicothe, 20, 30 minutes. I just trying to get something 5 minutes away. Yeah, because Greenfield's there on the other side there, too. And I don't even think you're too far from Hillsboro either, are you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't say I've never been down there yet.
I'll tell you what, it's a neat little place. Whenever they do a outing there and stuff, I'm definitely going to hopefully join it. I'm going to try and do my best maybe to sneak out to Double D this Sunday to get a catch up with everybody. Like I said, I've just kind of fallen off the face of the earth the last 4 months or so, and
Right.
I've told the admins there on my group on East Coast Prospecting just to take care of business, and they seem to keep everything under control. But it's amazing how quiet things got there for a while. So the first thing I did was I did a giveaway out there. Man, everybody started burning it up. So I know they're still checking the group. You know,
giveaways will do that.
Everybody likes free dirt for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's amazing. It's amazing when you take a pink bucket full of dirt, you post it, how much activity you get.
Mm-hmm.
It's
yeah,
amazing.
I saw your post.
Yeah, I put it up there, and I tell you what, I bet you after I put that up, I must have got 60 or 70 new members in 2 days. It was amazing how well that went. But I just kind of had to chuckle, and I've got it going on until I think Sunday evening. And I'm going to spice it up pretty good. I'm going to put it pretty good, maybe several bags, big box. I'm going to make it something special because it's just too long for a ways there. But, I appreciate it. I know I got a lot of Facebook comments there sending condolences from all of you guys. I appreciate everything. The whole prospecting community, it's amazing because my wife said, wow, what such great people. And, she's known Jesse and Ed and all, Odak, everybody we talked to once upon a time, and she truly just thinks that gold prospecting, she doesn't care that much about gold mining as much as she likes to interact and get to talk to the people and the other ladies. And she's like, they're just all good people. They're just salt of the earth people for the most part.
No argument for me.
One huge
Same
family.
here. No, definitely.
It's just one good community. That's just the part that makes a real difference. It truly does. But I'm back into trying to gradually work my way back into the scheme of things. And I'm just dying to get the 4-inch dredge out and maybe start sucking up some dirt. So I don't know if I'll pull it up with me Sunday or not, or Saturday. My daughter lives in Cincinnati, which is not too far from Georgetown and Double D. So she's talking about maybe sneaking up there on Friday evening, maybe Saturday, and then we can hit the Double D on the way back home Sunday morning and spend some time. So I don't know if I'll do anything besides maybe take my new flow pan from Gold Hog. I tried that out on the new OSPA claims, and I'll tell you what, I was pleasantly surprised. But I'll tell you, it's a workout. Yeah, I will say that. But man, you talking about turning some dirt?
I was going to ask you about that. It looks like a heavy piece of equipment.
No, it's very, very light and very easy to put together, very easy to work. But
you're talking about the flow pan.
Jess,
you're talking about the flow pan. Okay, right.
The flow pan is great, but I'll tell you what, you can take a 5-gallon bucket of dirt, and I bet you I could probably process a whole 5-gallon bucket in 5 minutes or less. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. It just literally, you can dump about a fourth or fifth of a bucket in there, and you can pan that out in about 30 seconds down to the heavies. Pour another, same thing again, another. I mean, I'm thinking 3-4 minutes for a 5-gallon bucket would be very doable. The thing it is you're bending over, kind of squat. If I had my waders on, it'd probably been a whole lot easier. But I tell you, it processes dirt fast for the type of pan it is, and it gets it down to concentrates. You pull that mat out, you rinse it, you put it in your con bucket, and you start all over again. I'd say what's like running a high banker.
Yeah.
It really is. It's like running a high banker, but the difference is you're the pump.
Right.
That's the way the analogy I use. I told my wife, I said, you got Gold Hog matting in here. You learn how to use it. You swish wash back and forth. And I tried it with stream dirt, and I tried it with sandbar dirt, both, and equally just as good and just as quick. And then you just hand classify out the big stuff, and voila, you're going pretty quick. But I was impressed, and it caught the finest of gold. So to me, I like it, but I'm trying to get in some shape. I've lost about 17 pounds net, gentlemen. And I think as soon as I get in better shape, that'll be a tool that I could actually go out there and work 8 or 10 buckets, after work and hit a stream or something, and take my shovel, bucket, my pan, and maybe a small bucket to dump the concentrates in, maybe like a 1-gallon or 2-gallon bucket, and hit the home and run it in the gold room when I get home.
There you go.
And for $100,
and get your workout at the same time.
Yeah, get a workout there. Yep. And I think if I
who needs a gym?
You just put your boots on, you can sit there and take a knee or something and do it too, without having to bend over. So, but the first time I used it, I've had the daggone thing for 3 or 4 months. since I got it from Doc, and I hadn't got a chance to get out there and use it. And I tell you what, it's pretty neat technology, guys. It really, truly is. It takes a lot to impress me. I've tried the Gold Claw. I've tried it. And this one for me, you know, we all know that prospecting is about volume and how much you can run.
Right.
And this just took it from traditional gold panning to new age gold panning, and you went tenfold or more to run that much dirt that quick, because you know how long it takes just to do that with a regular pan, you know? And you're busting it down to concentrates. Then when you get to concentrates, then you still go to your regular, you know, Garrett pan or GPAA pan, whatever, and you finish it out that way. What it is it's like a panning sluice is what I would call it, you know?
There's a lot of new innovations going on all the time. People work in science and stuff. So it's, all these new pieces of equipment. Hey, as long as you're doing the job that you got it for, and it's served its purpose, right? For you, the flow pan is working really good.
When you think of like the lower part of Double D, where it's pan only,
right?
You know, look, what a great tool that would be. You look at West Virginia, which is still right now a pan only state. What that does for you, it changes the whole scope in areas like that. I mean, it then says, hey, you know what? This is a situation where it's the best tool on the market, I think, for those type of areas where you can't run a high bank, you can't run a stream sluice, you can't run a dredge. It takes it to a whole different level, you know, from a plastic classifier pan because it goes back to a gold pan.
Right. Yeah, I want to try them all. I want to try them all.
Sure, the more toys we get to play with, the better, right?
If you see me Sunday or any of these outings, run over and grab mine and use it all you want.
Okay, we'll do, Chris.
And it's a very easy, low learning curve. There's nothing to it. I mean, I thought, oh man, I'm gonna have to really practice, get used to this. About 4 or 5 minutes, man, I had it down pat.
And nothing wrong with that.
It was like, no, it was kind of neat. But I won't hog the line here all night. I just want to tell you.
Well, I got a question. I got a question for you.
Sure.
Got a question. You gonna make it up to Classic or Gold Rush this year?
I sure hope so. You know, that's Dad being ill is why I didn't make it last year.
Right.
I didn't make it to Gold Rush Days. Didn't make it anywhere because he's had lung cancer there. You know, it was a great fight. He put up a fight in a battle. I went down to Duke during Christmas time, spent the week with him, and back and forth. But it's probably been since last spring that I really it's been the better part of 8 or 9 months, maybe almost a year. I've kind of really stepped back. People haven't seen me out or anything. I think I did one trip with the wife down there to North Carolina, and that was probably early summer last year, and that's probably the last real time I got out. I went through a spell this winter. I got through the garage and went through some old concentrates and stuff, and some dirt I'd swapped with people and went through that, and that was kind of scratched my gold itch for maybe a week or two. But for the most part, my dredge hasn't been cranked up since early last summer. And that's not like me whatsoever. You know me. I'm if I have to break ice, I'll be breaking ice to get out there in the dirt in the creek.
Well, I hope things get better for you and get back to normal. It's never going to be the same. That's for sure.
Right.
No, it isn't. I live next door to him, and I have 4 sisters and a brother, and they all live out of town and stuff. But it's tough. Drive by the house every day, and Mom's right here too. But my focus is really with her. But as sisters and brothers come in to spend weekends with her, that's when I'll probably sneak out.
There you go.
But I think that I've got now that I've had that kind of break, I've probably got a lot more gold fever now than ever before.
Well, we know the cure for you, Chris, so we hope we see you either Fossil or Gold Rush. Hopefully we'll see you this coming Sunday at the Double D. And
I want to try to. Probably 50-50 chance I'll be there, but there's a decent chance. If my sister comes in from Lexington, Kentucky, I'll probably end up over at Cincinnati. I'm definitely probably stop in on Sunday.
Okay, it'd be great seeing you and Tony again.
All right, it sounds great, Ed and Jess and Lodak. You all be good.
We'll do our
Thanks
best.
For calling in, Chris. Talk to you later.
Thanks, guys. Take care. See you, Dano. Right him too.
See ya. Okay, David, Hook, hold on a second. I'm way behind on some hard breaks.
Yep.
Let me get in a quick commercial for our friends over at Prospectors Radio, and we'll be back with Hookmeister Gold Prospecting and Outdoors and our friend from Tasmania, David Buckle, after a word from this sponsor.
They want me to eat some gold on the show, though. You gotta come and help me.
All right, Hook, wait on a minute. We have Dave Buckle from Tasmania, and I'm going to bring him up so everyone out there can see him eat a nugget.
It's all good.
It's all you, David.
Are you ready for it,
They're ready for it. Are you all ready for it?
All right.
Go, David, go.
Go,
David, go.
Let me just get my assistant, my lovely assistant.
Don't put it on me.
Just leave me out of it.
My lovely assistant is going to just make sure it's all above and beyond and all legit, so there's no tricks being played. Things I do for bloody nugget brain. All right, I'll show you the gold, and you can pick which one I eat. All right.
Now you are going to prospect it out, right?
That's 1.78 grams.
Can't see it.
That's what? Huh?
Can't see it.
Can you see it now?
Oh, there it is. Move your camera down just a tad.
I've got this one here where my finger is. That's 1.78 grams. And I've got this one here, and that's 1.28 grams. Which one?
All I'm seeing is countertop.
All right. My lovely assistant has got it in her hand.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta eat it.
The Nugget Brain Challenge here live.
You idiot. You idiot.
Go, David.
Now, are you going to film it when you pan it out?
I'll be panning it out.
There you go.
Before you pan it out and film it,
actually,
don't film it. Just tell us you did it.
You might have to do a little crevicing to get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to see that. I have to dig it out.
Wayne Nugget Brain reckons that's going to bring me luck, doesn't he? I better find some gold, Wayne.
He says you'll be able to find more gold.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Make sure check the toilet tomorrow, buddy.
See you, David.
Thanks, Dave.
I ain't just going to stand on the toilet. I'll lose the bloody thing.
Poop in your pan. Poop in your pan.
Wear a diaper for the next couple of days.
Poop in your pan.
You did say poop in my pants, didn't you?
Poop in your pan.
Yeah, the pan, P-A-N, pan.
If you want to poop in your pants, wear Depends. Thank you, David.
Hey, David, now you can have a T-shirt made. You can have a T-shirt made. I pooped in my pants.
I'm Dave Buckle, and I pooped in my pan.
All right, guys. See you.
Have a great one, David. All right. Our crazy friend from down under, Dave Buckle, eating how big of a nugget was that again? 1.78. I hope it don't hurt too much coming out.
I thought I was crazy.
Hey, Hook, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, Hook?
Oh, I'm doing all right compared to some of the stuff. I don't know. That just, I don't know. That blew my whole mind. I kind of lost track what I was going to
say. You gotta hear live on Tuesday Night Hangout Live.
Yeah, I've done some crazy stuff, eat live minnows and stuff like that, but, you know, a gold nugget, I don't know about that.
He just ate a gold nugget.
I know.
I was telling my wife that Dave just ate a gold nugget, and then he's got to pan it out.
I just hope you don't have to crevice it out.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Gotta get a
pinpointer and a crevice tool.
Hope nobody goes sniping on him.
Walk through a metal detector at an airport. That won't be good. They'll have checking.
Pardon me, I about choked on my coffee there for a second.
I can't say that word, Ruby. Let me say poopy gold.
Dirty gold.
Dirty gold.
Yeah. Excuse me. This has been a pretty good show. I like the way you guys have done this tonight. Having different people call in, by the way, it's a pretty good thing to do every now and then.
Well, no, actually, we try to do this every week. We want people to call in all the time, you know, but you know.
Yeah, but anyway, I was just wanting to kind of give a shout out. You guys were talking about different places in Indiana, and I was hoping to hear a little something about a little piece of paradise. Didn't hear that, but that's all good. But anyway,
no. We knew you'd be calling in and giving it anyways, so we let you have that honor.
That's right.
I figured that much too. But I did put in there earlier. We are putting a new ramp in another area, little piece of paradise, to make it easier access to the water in a certain area.
I saw your comment.
Yeah, and there's pretty good gold down there. I mean, you'll find gold all over in that creek, of course, and just tons of flour gold. But there's some bigger, flakier pieces down the area. It just last year wasn't able to with the beaver dam and everything else. But all that's cleared out now, and so getting that opened up this year. Like I said, I also got a couple other properties probably going to be opening up to people this year. Got some upgrades coming. Sorry I haven't had too many videos or anything out this winter because had a lot going on family-wise and vehicle-wise, rebuilding one truck and everything else. But I'm also going to be doing videos on getting your equipment upgraded and gone through and ready for the season. Those will be starting probably next week. My YouTube should be going pretty by next week, hopefully. My bank's making a big transition, so with my PayPal and all that, it's just been crazy. So I've been waiting on all that to get dealt with. So it's merging with another bank, and it changes everything. So, but anyway, Little Piece of Paradise will be, any of my campgrounds will have a shower, sink, clean water in a tank brought to them, and a porta potty. So it'll give you a lot of the luxuries of a pretty nice camp area. So I just want to make sure everybody knew that this year. It's Hookmeister Prospecting and Outdoors is my Facebook page, and as soon as the YouTube is all set and done, I'll make sure that gets announced and put on my Facebook page. So everybody still there?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, okay. Just got really quiet.
Well, we were listening to you.
Okay. Well, if anybody's got any questions, you know, you guys are more than welcome to ask. I'm going to try to make it over there to the Double D. I don't know if that's going to happen because it's coming right down to the wire, the last couple things on the big truck that I've been building. And so I'm not sure if it'll be ready by this weekend. But hopefully June be there for the night hunt, and I'm going to try to get a hold of the OSPA to get my membership here tomorrow, probably. See if there's any more deals going on there, because I want to be able to come see you guys, and definitely want to get with you guys over here too at a couple different places, hopefully here real soon.
All right. Well, we hope to have you as part of the OSPA community.
Yeah.
We definitely want to go to your spot too.
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely putting it on our calendar, Hook.
Right. And well, my place, not only will I just be like announcing like big outings, but with my property, a group of 5 people want to come out for a weekend or something, you know, I pretty much go all summer long. Normally it's all winter, but like I said, let's do some hard stuff this year, but it's all clearing up and going good. So people can pretty much contact me whenever they want to go. Just call me and let me know. I'll meet them somewhere at the Walmart parking lot. Then it's a 20-minute drive from there.
Where do they call you?
The phone number is 1-765-561-6059. So,
what's that again?
The phone number is 1-765-561-6059.
All right.
And it's for a weekend, 3 days, 2 nights, is $25 a person for adults. Kids under 13 are free. And if you're a married couple, the second person, only $15.
Excellent. And if you heard it on our show, let Hook know you heard it on Tuesday Night Hangout Live.
Oh yeah, definitely let me know if you heard it on the show. That way I can announce it by
at least let them know.
Yeah, I hear you, Jess. All right, well, I won't keep a lot of people holding on or anything, because there's probably a few more. I don't know how much longer you guys staying on, but I'll keep listening, watching for any questions or anything. And you guys are doing a great job. And same way with Go Prospectors Association. I love the Go Prospector show. Listen to both of them all the time. So hope everybody does the same. One big happy family. That's what we need to be.
That's right, Patty. Thanks for calling, right. Hook.
No
Say
problem.
hi
Thank
to Hookette for us.
Yep.
Well, she says hi to everybody.
There you go.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
All right. We'll talk to y'all later.
Y'all have a good one. Okay. Thanks for calling, Hook. As always, check out a little bit of paradise, Hookmeister's Prospecting and Outdoors. Let me take care of this one last, wow, a little feedback on my mic. Let's get this other commercial out of the way since I was way late on both of them. And we'll get back to Open Line Tuesday night with Toledo Jess, Dano, and I right after this message from our sponsor.
Adventure, mystery, discovery. Gold panning is more than a search for beautiful rocks. Panning is a journey that can take you to amazing places all around the world. It is an experience for all ages, bringing families closer together and fulfilling a spark of excitement when life has grown too dull. The Gold Claw Pan makes it easier to take part in the journey than ever before. This expertly designed pan is made for any skill level and any age. All you need is an explorer's heart and the passion for discovery. Begin your family's gold story now. Order your Gold Claw Pan today and see where the adventure takes you.
All right. I've really liked the activities on our phone line tonight, haven't you guys?
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of people calling in and talking and telling us their stories.
We've had all kinds of guests, really.
We've had to turn people away tonight.
Well, I didn't really turn any away, but we sure had them stack up a couple of times. I like that.
We're 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a really good show, and I'm really pleased at how much this phone lines. It's a record on call-ins tonight, I think.
I think so.
It's been good. It's been real good.
Yeah, definitely. We have time for one or two more calls before we call her a night.
If you got them stacking up, get them.
Well, it's just us right now.
Oh.
Last call for calling.
Last call for calls.
Last call for the shed.
Yep. Been on for over 2 hours now.
Yeah, that's right.
Adam must have got busy somewhere. I haven't seen him in the chat in a while now either. What's up with that guy that was talking to him wanting a shady character?
Right, I saw that. I told him, hey, meet him out in public somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to meet in places where someone could do something. Meet them in public, get to know them, and meet them in public places several times. Because there's a lot of shysters out there. So
Ron's asking if you're going to extend the phone service now that people are calling in.
The phone service for tonight, or continue
evidently probably your Skype number, keeping the
Skype number going. Well, considering I just renewed it not too long ago, probably Ronald, but Ron from Run for the Hills is in the house. He's been in the house, and I don't think he was here when we were talking about the Gold Creek critter.
I told him we did some video on it for him this weekend.
I had it out Saturday. I got her wet, Ron. I put in, I want to dredge, but I want to use it. So I did that first. I put 15, 20 shovels through it. I liked how she did it. I didn't classify at all.
And it
shovel right in. But I like the wing dams. Don't get me wrong, Ron. And yes, the quality on your sluice is phenomenal. Just like Adam says, top-notch quality, craftsmanship, A+. I kind of miss the slick plate on the flare. But you know, I would put my shovel. I was using one of those small 2-foot shovels, like backpack shovel, and I would just put it on the deep V mat, and I could see I was on gold by what was being shown on the deep V mat. I was really happy with the cleanup for how little of time I actually ran it. And then I put it away, got some footage, put her away, and broke out my dredge. So I wanted to move a lot more material. So
there was gold to be had. He wanted to have
that's
it.
right. That's right. So I'm definitely gonna use it some more. That's for sure, and we'll get some more footage in. I'll look at what I have with Dano's footage and my footage and see what I can put together for you and get on the air here soon. I've been really neglecting the stuff in my other computer to be edited.
Ed needs an editor. Is there anybody out there that wants to edit for Ed?
Ed, did you take out the gold snare?
I did take the gold snare, and I actually packed it down to the gravel bar, but I did not use it.
What'd you use?
I used our Buckabilly Dream Sluice. With our hopper, our header we got from our friend Bill Brewer at Carolina Prospectors.
Right. Oh,
and
you got the power sluice out.
Yes, sir. And use my homemade PVC suction nozzle. And I sucked up the gravel. I did think about this gold snare, the SGS2, and I did take it down. But the biggest problem is we didn't wake up bright and early and get to the creek bright and early like
it was raining.
It was raining pretty good all morning. We didn't get to the creek till afternoon. So, but we did get on the creek. So.
And Sunday it just rained all morning, so we had donut breakfast and parted ways about 2 o'clock or so.
Right. Well, YouTube is now must be busy night. I'm not losing no packets, no drop frames, but I don't know why it gives me a green in my OBS and it's showing an orange on YouTube. Doggone YouTube. But it waited till the last bit of the show before it acted up.
Probably just call it a night then.
Really? Yeah, we're going on 2.5 hours. You're probably right.
No more callers.
The phone lines are now down. I'd like to thank all the callers very much. Really enjoyed the stories and everybody calling in and saying hi and eating their nuggets and
Nothing like eating a nugget.
Yes, it is the bandwidth on, it's all on YouTube side right now. I'm sure their servers are getting hit pretty good because everything's running smooth on my end.
Right.
So I got a tummy ache. I might go and get an x-ray and see what they say.
Yeah, that was, swallow a nugget.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think going in is going to be too much of a problem. It's that
coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, at least it wasn't a nugget like.
Well, it's actually intercepting it when it comes out.
That's true too. So everybody's starting to leave.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying bye.
Yeah.
Right. So we might as well do the same. Thank you again, everybody out there, our YouTubers and friends, our family here at Flash in Your Pan. Thank you for making another Tuesday Night Hangout Live a great show. It's because of you we're here.
Yep. Good night, everybody. Thanks
for
a lot.
coming, everybody.
It was actually a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, I really
Great
had
show
a
tonight.
really good time. Great show.
Yep.
Multiple guests.
And all of you are multiple guests that called in. Thank you for helping us have a great show. And till next week, same time, same channel. May you always have a flash in your pan.
And you know what he's going to say next.
That's right. Maybe one day too, we'll see you on the river. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Dano. Good night, Jesse.
Good night, Dano. Good night, Ed.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, everyone.
The show was really that deep. Oh.
Shed with a